Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Streak! I randomed because we randomed Isaac last time, and I know people have complaints. They say, you play Isaac too much, I'm sick of seeing the D6. I'm not sick of playing the D6. That being said, I can understand being due for another random run in that situation. Now, we are playing as Eve. This is typically pretty bad for business. Bob's Curse is not necessarily, you know, the #1 item, hardest hitting item that we could possibly hope to get in this area. What I will say is that it's pretty sweet that we have an opportunity to pick up another key for the cost of a bomb here. I'm probably not going to look for the secret room. Instead, we'll just go fight the boss, and if we have to use a poison bomb, so be it. We're not going to use a poison bomb because I would probably end up effing it up here. What I am thinking is that if they drop some red hearts, I will check out that curse room. As Eve, you know, more than almost any character in the game. Is Eve my least favorite character in the game, by the way? She's down there. Maybe. She's a contender, let's put it that way. I think I may be more successful with Eve than I am with Blue Baby. I know, you know, every time I mention that, there's always people who are like, Blue Baby's really good in Wrath of the Lamb. Well, you may be right, but I still have never really found the secret to Blue Baby's success because, I mean, once you get the actual Polaroid, it's wonderful because you get that permanent Polaroid invincibility. Bad damage on my part here, but hopefully we'll be able to repair that health that we've lost, or, you know, replenish that health that we've lost. That being said, you need to actually live long enough to get that permanent Polaroid invincibility, and holy crap, the game saw fit to give me an HP upgrade. I didn't even know. I thought maybe they'd been removed from the Binding of Isaac somehow. I'm glad that at least we're going to be able to get some HP upgrades as Eve here. So, there go our bombs. We picked up half of a Spirit Heart, effectively. I will open up this golden chest. I'm going to be real risky. It also gives us a chance to maybe find the secret room, which we didn't, but that's okay. The moon allows us to find the secret room. We're not going to use it on this floor, and I'll explain why. Because if we use it on the next floor, when it's not Curse of Darkness, and, you know, we haven't been to the item room, maybe we could then use this to bomb our way into, or get into the secret room, and then bomb our way into an item room, or maybe a shop if we end up having enough money, which we probably won't, but still. I'm actually glad we used a bomb and a key to make that happen, even though, what'll I get for it? I'll save a bomb, I may save a key, and I'll get whatever's in the secret room, so it might be a little difficult to kind of see it right now, but this was probably a good choice to open that golden chest, even if I would have just preferred a straight-up attribute upgrade. So, we do have to save one piece of the puzzle here. We have to save... Oh, careful. There we go. We have to save a bomb. And we'll probably go look for the item room before we fight this boss, just in case it ends up being super difficult. The reason I mentioned we have to save something, by the way, is because there's a tinted rock right there. So I should maybe go... Oh, there's more bombs. Maybe we should open this up right away. Small rock, please. Fuck me, I guess. Well, at least we got 2 bombs here. There they both go. Well, we got a bomb and a Spirit Heart back for our troubles. I don't think we'll be able to bomb our way into the item room. I'm guessing the secret room is probably the one that's adjacent to the shop. It is theoretically possible that we could get enough money in the secret room to make the shop worthwhile. Pretty unlikely, I'd say, but it's possible. Getting another key is also very nice. It's been a very okay Eve run so far. And it actually looks like there might be another secret room location that could maybe allow me to save a key on my way to the item room. So disregard everything I said mere moments ago. What do we need as Eve? Come back here, please. Whatever, I'll just blow you up over here. Though they don't explode in bombs, they explode in flies. My mistake. The same thing you need on every other run. We need HP, we need damage, we need tears, we need a good spacebar item. I guess, you know, you don't need a good spacebar item as Isaac. But, yeah, we have at least gotten some HP so far. That's a good start. Let's see what we have down here. It's actually a much larger floor than I originally expected. Glad we picked up that Spirit Heart to protect our red hearts. So maybe I can have a better chance of snagging a deal with the devil. That might end up being a decision that has some pretty important consequences. There's our item room. We're definitely not going to be able to bomb our way into that by accident. And we get Mini Mush. Mini Mush is something that's going to make us much, much faster, which is, you know, potentially great, but potentially scary because I'm already pretty quick as Eve. We also picked up a nickel in there, so we are at 8 cents, which means if I get the secret room and that contains at least 7, or if I can get another penny elsewhere, I might be able to make the shop on this floor worthwhile. And really, I would say as Eve, you know, standard shop rules apply. We really want compass map, etc., etc. But I would also... It's such awful damage for me here. I would also really value picking up blue candle. That would be a huge get for us. And there's our 9th cent. So if we end up getting 6 cents in the secret room by way of the map that we have here, that would be very nice. It's a much larger floor than I had originally expected. But that's okay, too. You come down here. Don't take any more damage. Thank God we have this tinted rock here to maybe protect some more of our red hearts, because I have been doing a piss-poor job at not getting hit. We get small rock. Okay, so that's a damage upgrade, and we slow down a little bit, which is very nice. We didn't get a spirit heart, but just getting the small rock and a bomb is fine. Definitely more than we paid for it at the very least. And please tell me the secret room is not adjacent to that room that I was just in. That would be bad. Now, with one key, it is theoretically possible. Oh, I got trapped on the rock there. My dodging has been piss poor right now. I'll be the first person to tell you that. It's possible to find the second secret room over here. I may actually take a crack at that, given that we are at the edge of the map here. I mean, there's only one likely location for it. And we could also... Oh, thank you, dead bird, for not fucking with me there. It's fine. We could open that golden chest, but I think it would be stupid to do so. Let's moon card quickly. It's in a bad location, and it didn't give us anything. So I'm actually not going to go to the shop. We'll just save our key instead. Still an interesting floor so far. We got the small rock. We got mini mush. Hopefully... I'm just going to say hopefully we get a vanilla boss fight here, so we can have a decent chance to get some more HP damage or tears, which are really, you know, the holy trinity of any Isaac run, in my opinion. Now we'll just keep firing shots down here. Our damage is actually, you know, adequate as Eve, which is a nice position to be in. Just wanted to give myself some openings here, just in case they start changing lanes, like a Ben Affleck and Samuel L. Jackson movie. An underrated Ben Affleck and Samuel L. Jackson movie. I would say that changing lanes is actually pretty solid. A lot of people dislike Ben Affleck. I think it's still worth seeing. Samuel L. Jackson's in it. He doesn't play like a badass like he's played for like the past 15 years, but he's badass in a way, I guess. He's badass in like fighting for the rights of his children. We have pills. This is a total wild card. 2 tiers upgrades. Very nice. And then a bad trip, not so bad, and a full health. Okay, so we got 2 tiers upgrades as a result of that. Pretty solid. We are on the catacombs. That's scary. I wonder if we can sneak in some shots here. Keep those neutral flies from coming to life. Oh. 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 Come on. At this point, I'm not really digging this. But I really don't want to get trapped in by the... Oh, okay, we've done it. Nah, we've done it. That conga liner is dead, though. Okay, we're fine, then. Let's sneak our way down here, shall we? Just explode this and then kill this neutral fly. Easy enough. Took some damage there, but, you know, honestly, kind of less than I expected. Little Gish is an okay pickup for us. We're still not rolling on the greatest damage we've ever had. We're having to be a little bit more tactical than I usually am. And we're on the catacombs, so it's a little risky. That being said, this is a pretty decent Eve run so far. Bad damage on my part. I'll probably give up the hope of getting, you know, deals with the devil in all likelihood. At least for now. But as long as we can just live, that's the most important thing. More red hearts. Curse room is tempting, but obviously we can't really make use of that. There's more HP, which is wonderful. We'll look for a secret room on this floor. Ideally, we'd be able to go to the shop on this floor as well if we get enough money. Really sucks that moon card gambit didn't work out for us, but if every gamble in Isaac worked out for you, the streak would not be an accomplishment. That's why you gotta gamble as much as possible and gamble in smart ways. Alright, neutral flies are pretty pissed off about this whole situation. It's okay. And just be cool at this side of the map. Okay. So we will fight our boss right away because why the F not? We don't have anything else holding us back, and as long as it's not like Mask of Infamy or something like that, which would blow my mind, we should be fine. This is actually a pretty easy boss fight. So, you keep doing what you do. I like it when you jump at the same speed, actually, because it allows me to stay a little bit more easily in sync to, like, get out of your dodges, but that's fine, as long as you are just, oh my god, that was really close. Sometimes when it's like a freaking, you know, refraction of light or something like that. When you slow them down, you change their angle of incidence. Now that I've helped you study for your 11th grade physics test, let's do this together. Blow it up, blow it up. There we go, okay. Life's easier. Deal with the devil, maybe? Not saying we deserve one, but I think we did okay. And good to go. No deal with the devil. Instead, we get a range upgrade. It's much more difficult to make a run like this work as a character that doesn't have the D6. So which is why I'm getting nervous. There's no shame in losing in the Binding of Isaac. But There is, let's be honest, there's a little bit of shame in losing in the Binding of Isaac. We're up to 14 cents. We're up to 19 cents. I'm gonna use a bomb and keep a little bit of health remaining. Oh, you know what? I maybe could have bombed my way into a special room on that other side. I don't think so, because we've already had so many special rooms on this floor, but we'll see. Ooh, nope, it wasn't a special room, so I don't feel like a total idiot anymore. Still would be good to, you know, not do that in the future. So ideally... disregard. I was gonna say ideally we'll try to find the second secret room by blowing that thing up next to the wall, but so be it. Super Gluttony is pretty much like the mini-boss that you want to fight. Maybe you'd rather fight a regular version of Gluttony, but Super Gluttony's fine. It's like fighting a Monstro 1 wrapped in a Monstro 2 shell, and then eating the bread bowl that it's served in afterwards. But it gives us a real chance to get an HP upgrade, which is a huge get for us at this point, because we've only had one show up so far. So, oh, nothing there, and we got a pill and a key. The key's useful, and the pill's full health. Okay, that's actually a pretty good payout, I would say. And now we're gonna go to the shop, because Catacombs Part 1 is the last floor that has a shop of, you know, of note. Or, not, that's not true. It has a shop that can't possibly have a mini-boss on it, so please be like Blue Candle. The ladder. I'm not gonna buy it. I will buy the key. Why don't I buy the ladder? I think it's bad. I'd rather save my money for future shops. So we've already fought the boss. I'm gonna take a second to recaffeinate here, and we will head down to the next floor. Alright, I hope you're enjoying the slurping sounds of Northernlion Live on Tuesday morning. I actually don't know what time it'll, or what day it'll be that this goes up. Pretty bad dodging so far. We need more on this run, like, there's just no question about it. We're actually in an okay position as a result of some fairly lucky pickups. Small Rock, you never want that to be like the cornerstone of your run. You know, it's Tears Up. Those Tears Up pills have actually helped out a great deal as well. But again, you never want those to be the things that you mentioned when you're like, oh yeah, the run's going pretty well. We have, you know, 3 Tears upgrades. It's nice, especially in conjunction with Small Rock. The damage that we get as a result of that is pretty solid. That being said, it's not gonna, you know, win the game for us in all likelihood. So what do? We gamble down here. Get enough money to maybe go to the shop, but obviously the most important thing for us is just making sure that we can go to this boss trap room. Thank God we got the IV bag there. We'll pick it up and just take it out of the rotation, obviously. And we get Pageant Boy. Wonderful. So, I think we've been getting shit on. This is the second Isaac run I've recorded today. Well, the second, you know, Binding of Isaac run I've recorded today, because we're not playing as Isaac right now, but, on that first Isaac run, like the one that I did, you know, you can watch yesterday's run, basically, and that'll give you an idea of what happened, because that's exactly what it was. We got no HP upgrades from bosses over the course of the entire run. Still managed to win due to some extremely lucky, you know, Skeleton Key, Guppy's Tail interactions. Also, Mom's Knife plus Polyphemus, which happened basically randomly. Don't get hit by Larry Jr. again. You could die. Don't want to use full health yet if we can avoid it, but... yeah, so, I mean... RNG's been pretty bad for me for a while now, I'd say, but... Oh my god, the fortune teller just explodes right off the bat. I guess we will take the IV bag with us, because it's our spacebar item now. I'm very scared because we're on the catacombs. I really need more HP. Please. I need more HP to feel comfortable. I don't want to take the full health pill if I can avoid it. But if we end up on a room with champions, I might take it just to stay safe, basically. More keys is also good, I guess. Alright, well, more anything. At this point, I'll take pretty much any consumable but money I can get. Bombs, you know, less so. Please just pay out before like 20 cents. I don't want more bombs, game! This is a kind of a scary situation to be in right now. More keys is still good. Please. Hey, there we go. When it rains, it pours. Having 3 keys is at least nice. The money is meaningless because I don't have Bloody Penny. No, it's not meaningless, but it's not that important. It allows me to gamble more, basically. And if only this fortune teller hadn't blown up. Imagine if we got like Bloody Penny or something from that fortune teller, along with some spirit hearts. That could really change the face of this run right now. God, this is bad luck. But it's important in Isaac. Don't let it get you down. Don't get defeatist. Unless, you know, you get defeatist items, in which case, you know, Epic Featist, Dr. Featist, those are both very good. These are champions. I'm gonna pop the full health pill. It might end up being a terrible decision, or it might end up saving my life. In any case, we have full health, so we can be a little bit more confident about the way things are going. I don't like doing that. The longer we can save that pill, the better it is, obviously, but so be it. Now we are going to look for the shop on this floor. And that is actually fairly nice. We could have bombed our way into the item room. In fact, we still could, and I probably will. Even though we do get another key here. Okay, there we go. Blue candle. Now we can start making good things happen. If you're pissed that I'm picking up blue candle, I encourage you to watch like the first 20 minutes of this run where I get like nothing of value at all. And that should do a good job of explaining why blue candle is like a life-saving item, basically. We'll bomb our way into the item room. And inside of there, we get Mr. Mega. That's pretty good. We now have Mega Poison Bombs. Will be helpful for some bosses, for sure. I'm very happy to have it. Need some more HP still. And the ability to fly would be lovely, but HP is, you know, it's the bread and butter of any run. Bad damage from me, but that was because blue candle blew up one of those bombs, which we've got to be quite cautious of. Now, I do want to play that fortune teller, but just want to do a little bit more exploration first. That's very interesting. This, you know what? We're going to go through this room up here. No, we're not. We have so many bombs. Let's just use one here. Thank God we got that spirit heart. We're going to play that blood bank, I'm assuming. I was just thinking that maybe I could get that tinted rock while also finding the second secret room, but, you know, it would be a cute play. But the most important thing right now is not, you know, the cuteness of our Isaac run. It's just surviving. And we're not in a great position to make that happen, so watch out here because the blue candle can actually activate their bombs as they're firing, so I don't want to accidentally catch myself off guard there. Okay, we'll see if we can do some more gambling on the blood bank on this floor. Say what we will about this run and the fact that I took some dumbass damage there, but the game's given us very easy boss fights so far, and I'm extremely thankful for that. Otherwise, we could be dead right now. Please tell me we get the depths instead of the catacombs next, and please tell me this boss has HP or at least tears or damage for us. HP, that's good. That's very good. Now, lots of possible locations for second secret rooms. I'm just going to take a quick look. 2 bombs is fine. That could have hit me, and I would have been pretty mad about that whole situation, but that's okay. So let's gamble a little bit down here. No point to have the IV bag. I feel pretty good about that now. And that's a fortune teller, so we'll just leave. Okay. We got 2 HP on this floor and blue candle. That's a little bit better. We also got Pageant Boy. Lottie fucking da. Now, we got Curse of the Labyrinth, which means that we are not going to have probably any value in the shop on this floor. But as much as I love compass, map, etc., blue candle was the right item for us. If we're only able to get 1 item on an Eve run, on this Eve run, I should say, I'm glad that was it. I will probably go to the curse room. We are pretty strong right now. Obviously, my hope for this run is, you know, more HP. That was almost some pretty terrible damage. And if we get more HP, we could, you know, with the amount of tears upgrades that we've had, could fairly reasonably come out ahead here. It was the most Canadian out I think I've ever uttered. I don't know why I don't have a Canadian accent, by the way. A lot of people ask me, why don't you have a Canadian accent? And I'm like, I don't know. I wish I knew, man. I really like the quote-unquote Canadian accent. There's many Canadian accents, but I really like the Canadian accents. Why? Gives a little bit of like a back-home country feel to it, doesn't it? I don't know. Feels like a warm hug from a maple syrup tree. Anyway, I mean, the maple syrup tree is just a maple tree. Hey, Northernlion, that's a Canadian stereotype. We don't all eat maple syrup, but okay, that's true. We do have a maple leaf on our freaking flag, though, so you know, those in glass hooses shouldn't throw stoons. Making fun of my own people, selling them out. I'm not proud of myself right now. We're gonna look for our second secret room over here. Maybe there's an Eternal Heart. I believe because we're on an XL floor, we have a decent chance for there to be an arcade. And there are 2 item rooms that I am very intrigued to see the results of. Good. Secret room is going to be difficult to find. Curse room we will go to. Oh, I hate that always opens when you come into that room. It's like you pay the fucking key tax for no reason. Now, there were many jokes going through my head there. Keytar, and then there was like should I do like a Beatles Taxman parody, but with like key tax? And then I decided, you know what? Why don't we just talk like an adult for once? Now, Judgment is nice because we didn't actually have the opportunity to buy anything from our shop on this floor, so he gave us spider butt. At least that is now no longer in the pool. Let's think positively, shall we? it is a pretty bad pickup for us, especially since Judgment so predominantly gives HP upgrades. Or the Compass. We haven't had Judgment give the Compass in a while, but it does happen. So I'm feeling a little salty that he gave me such a bad spacebar item, but at least, you know, we didn't pay... first off, at least we don't need the money that we spent, and at least we didn't spend too much of it. So, is it worth using a bomb and a key to open the Tinted Rock here? Not Tinted Rock, Golden Chest. It's kind of a tinted chest if you think about it. I think so. We have enough, more than enough I should say, to open our item rooms. So I figured, why not take another chance? You know, the more attribute upgrades we can get, the better. And at this point, it's probably a little early to start saving saving keys for the chest. We can probably get more than enough to make up for it, so I think it's okay. Unfortunately, this side of the map is absolutely awful, as you can see. Oh, that went pretty well. Let's fall into my web of fucking fire here. I fell into a fucking net of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. It turns out you don't really need to change very much at all to make that work. Alright, Skinny Odd Mushroom. Great pickup for us. Lowers our damage a little bit. Vastly increases our rate of fire. Really, really important item when it comes to dealing more damage. So, I mean, dealing more damage overall. It lowers our damage per tier, raises our DPS greatly, I'd say. And it's actually looking like there might be some very important rooms over here. Obviously, I'm really hoping for another arcade, because we've already paid our dues, man. We have, we've gotten the IV bag. We paid the health for it. There could still be an arcade on this floor. I'm just going to fight boss number 1. It's going to be Loki, which is a pretty low-key boss fight, to be honest with you. It's a very appropriate name. This is where I get people who are very into Norse mythology yelling at me for making fun of, you know, the god or demigod of mischief. I apologize. Happy Thor's Day to all of you. Enjoy your lives. Now, we are going to kill Loki here, and free HP upgrade, free HP upgrade. Yes, okay. Thank God. Not gonna fight Mom yet. Everything's starting to come up a little bit more Milhousian, if you will. Everything's coming up Milhousian. Stay in the same line. Oh, it's beautiful. And we'll just slow you down. And we don't need that. Still plenty of, I mean, we still got one item room left, which could be valuable or shitty. We still got our curse room left, which could be valuable or shitty. And, we maybe have an arcade, which would give us access to the boss trap room, which could be valuable or shitty. But we've taken a lot of shitty items out of the pool, so I would be surprised if we didn't have at least a good crack at something there. And there's our item room. That felt very nice. Cursed Skull is god-awful, but at least we're going to be trading it in for the Polaroid soon. We got Poison Touch from our item room, which is, you know, we don't have a choice in the matter, so I'd say it's fairly adequate. And our damage is still pretty bad, but we're so lucky we picked up Blue Candle. If we didn't have Blue Candle, this run might have already been over. Even though our HP is fairly good now. Now, this, I mean, it makes so many rooms so much easier. It's kind of like having a little recharging brimstone. It's not quite as powerful. You know what? It's like having a rechargeable shoot the whoop. And we're gonna come up here and, oh, I didn't realize there was poop in the way. Please tell me there is an arcade in our near future. Oh, that was bad of me. It's okay though. Bomb for a key is a great trade in our situation. And that's more damage that I should not have taken, but there is a Tinted Rock right here. Okay, well, if we could somehow do a special trick to open both of those easily, we could maybe find our second secret room here, by the way. Does it, I mean, does it help it do even more bomb explosion if we have Mr. Mega as well? I don't know. We could open both of these. I may actually open both of those. Just because I think it is pretty important for us to just go as hard as we can. I took some dumb damage there, that's okay. Oh, I took some dumb damage. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. What do you got? Tinted Rock. Gave us a Spirit Heart, that's okay. Yep, I'm gonna open both of those golden chests. Could be shitty, could be amazing. I'm okay with it. First one is 2 of Diamonds. Pretty much worthless. Second one is Umbilical Cord. Totally worthless. Total waste of keys. Okay. Hopefully we get 4. Otherwise, like 4 by the chest. Otherwise I'm gonna feel pretty sad about that. Doesn't look like our boss trap room is going to be in the cards, but there is a curse room. The boss trap room could still be useful, by the way. I just need to bomb my way. Yeah, I'm going to take it. I just need to bomb my way into it and well, into the secret room that could be adjacent to it. If you're mad that I picked up Brimstone, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but holy shit, we could actually look back and say we won. That is the best I could do on short notice there. And the game keeps giving it to me, so I'm going to keep taking it. This has been a struggle, and the streak is the most important thing to me. No, we can't actually get in there. Okay. And I actually think our damage with Brimstone is going to be god-awful as a result of the fact that we have, like, all this skinny odd mushroom stuff going on. Hopefully that'll mean we can fire it more, though. Yeah, like, our damage from Brimstone is actually pretty bad. Might have been a poor decision to take it. Luckily, we do have Blue Candle, which at least on this fight is going to make it super easy for me to get some stuff done. Probably, like, 2 more Blue Candle shots if we're being generous here. And we get a shot speed upgrade, which now we can take. Gives us Wheel of Fortune, which is like a free slot machine later on, maybe? A free item later on. I'm going to take a second to recaffeinate. I actually think that might have been a terrible decision to take Brimstone. So the Womb Part 1, no map, no compass. We're definitely not one-shotting enemies here. And actually, like, is our range low? Our Brimstone shot doesn't even go the whole way across the screen. That's the first time I think I've ever seen that. So basically, I've made myself rely entirely on Blue Candle here. How hilarious would it be if I ended up losing the streak because I took Brimstone? I actually do think our shots earlier were doing more damage. What is even causing Brimstone to not cover the whole screen? That's like the main reason. Well, it's not the main reason. It's one of the main reasons you take Brimstone, is that so it's got oh, it was an accident. It has infinite range. It's okay. We can still make this work. It's a bit busted, but that's okay. Bit busted is not the end of the world. We've had runs that were more busted than this that still worked out for us, so well, kick it away. Thought maybe we'd be able to find a special secret room. Alright, mob trap room. Red chest. Well worth it. Well worth a try anyway. Well, we are still one-shotting Larry Jr., so there, well, for a second we did anyway, so there is that. But Blue Candle seems substantially better to me than even our Brimstone shots here. Hopefully we find a way to up our damage. Otherwise, pretty scary stuff here. Like, do I want to fight the late-game bosses exclusively using Blue Candle? F no. You know, having some tears to back that up is pretty useful. I don't know why I mean, I know why our Brimstone damage is so bad. It's because we took Skinny Odd Mushroom. Really should have gone to that curse room right off the bat. I probably still would have taken Skinny Odd Mushroom, though. I would love to say that I wouldn't, but I probably would have. Maybe there's something else I'm missing, too. So we got 1 key back for our troubles there, which seems useful. I don't know how I feel about this run. I think maybe we may have actually lowered our chances, but let's stop the jibber-jabber about that and actually, you know, play the video game now. What do we need? Well, getting a deal with the devil or angel would not be the worst thing in the world right now. Thank you. We should probably, yeah, handle that way. Deal with the devil or angel could be extremely useful. Nothing going on in there. I would love to replace Brimstone with Mom's Knife, even though it would, you know, invoke the anger of the gods. Beyond that, just like Pact, Mark, etc., could be very important to my actual mental health here. I'm not sure. There should be an item that makes your actually, I was gonna say there should be an item that makes your spacebar item like just constantly state charged, so I could just fire Blue Candle forever. But that would be so easily abused on so many different items in the game. That's a dumb idea. Forget I said it. Imagine if you had, like, Book of Revelations. Like, how many Spirit Hearts do I want today? Well, I guess in Rebirth, you're not going to be allowed to have hearts off the screen, so that would make it a little bit, you know, less abusable, but still, I'm sure there's other things I haven't thought of that would, you know, preclude the use of that. We don't know what this is. Is that going to actually lower the range of our Brimstone? It's hard to tell. Might have just kept it exactly the same. And we can't open that. And there's our boss room, so that's good at least. Since our shots fire instant, we can just Blue Candle him. There we go. I was gonna say we actually have an advantage against that doppelganger, but of course we do. This is actually a pretty serious moment of truth. Conquest is real annoying. One of the more annoying enemies, bosses that we could fight over the course of the entire. Did you see that fucking shot? Oh my god! Don't lose this. Don't lose this. Our bombs are incredible. Maybe use more of those. That's pretty solid. Just take a little bit less damage. And we've won. Okay. We got white pony for all of our troubles there. This is a horrifying situation here. The streak is in grave danger. We're on the womb part 2. No ability to fly. No ability to do a lot of things in actuality. So we're going to use like blue candle to start the fire and then brimstone to finish it on these guys, I think. Well, blue candle just kind of handles it all by itself. I think getting through Mom's heart should be easy. Oh, shit. That was... Every piece of damage that I take right now is awful. I really thought brimstone was going to carry us. It's okay. Gotta remember, just don't get defeatist. That's what I've learned. Just gotta live long enough for the game to give you a good item. Oh. Might not look like it. We actually sort of have a full health pill here in the form of this slot machine. So we're gonna put that down and start gambling. This could be an important bastion of help for us. I mean, getting that pretty fly is okay. I'm gonna caffeinate as I play here. Okay. More money, that's useful. I don't need bombs. Keys are fine. I really need hearts or pills that give me full health. Hearts or pills that give me full health. Hearts or pills that give me full health. More money. I'm accidentally creating like a rap here, or like I'm beatboxing, as they say. There we go. I don't actually like that because it takes me away from a half-heart interval. That is better. And if we get another half-heart, we can pick up both of those. But that's a pill. The pill is Bad Trip, which is actually incredibly useful for us right now because it is a full health pill. That key is nice too. Thank God for this this fucking slot machine. Almost picked up that heart. That wouldn't have been the end of the world, but it would have been pretty not great. And if we can save this Bad Trip pill as long as possible. Oh, thank you for the keys. More. Give me more. We got an orbital, basically a full health pill, and 3 or 4 keys here. And we can play even one more time. Play me one more. That was like Mambo number 5. It didn't work out that well. Neither did Mambo number 5, though. That's not true. It was like number 1 in the country. That's pretty good. You know, it's basically the best you can do. And if we can... Oh, come on. Yeah, I was going to say, you want to pop up there. Like a music video on VH1 in the 90s and early 2000s. Just very important to keep in mind that I have this Bad Trip pill. Gotta use it for it to be effective. But just having it is super important. Okay, now we can actually get a little bit more health. Here we go. I'm starting to... I got a little bit of the butterflies in the pit of my stomach. We're going to start to make this one work again. We're going to make America skinny again, one slap at a time. And all of that. Okay, that did not go very well. Good. Good. Pretty good still. And the worst part is knowing that even if we survive this floor, the next floor is, you know, 5 or 6 times harder. That's not even an exaggeration in actuality. That's just the darn truth, isn't it? But all we have to do, or all we can do, is survive, basically. Survive as long as we can. Maybe we'll come across some golden chests that will give us some renewed health. And if the streak ends up being lost on this run, I'm not going to be ashamed. Because I think we've done a good... Or we've given it the old college try here on this run. No secret room, but thank God for that spirit heart. Which I'll take with me right away. Even if it is suboptimal. Good stuff. More money we get, more gambling we're going to do on the slot machine. And again, that was a weird shot. Could end up being a game winner, basically. There's an arcade. That's comical at this point. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that we're not going to be visiting that arcade. Although, it might be tempting to say, like, hey, use the, like, Bad Trip pill to get the IV bag. Not the IV bag, the blood bag. It's just not good practice. I think it's, like, super, super risky. I'd rather have the Bad Trip pill and 1 less HP so we can have, you know, basically twice as much HP on whatever room we would otherwise be dying on. Now, this is the run that definitely, at least recently, has put my skills most to the test. You can't really afford to play that Judgment. There's just not enough money going around right now. Sorry to tell you that, Judgment. I think playing the slot machine is actually more valuable anyway right now. Okay, you killed, well, not killed, but you get the idea here. In fact, we could just gamble on that arcade. That's probably what we'll end up doing instead. But I want more money first because it does cost us 1 cent to get in. I'm still amazed that our brimstone shot doesn't actually reach the edge of the screen. Pretty weird. Oh, 2 of spades. I'm going to use it right away. That means that, you know, golden chests for the rest of the game basically are totally openable. And, okay, you didn't die, and I actually took some damage. Fair play. That was well done. And we got our red heart back, thankfully. If I can save this bad trip pill until Isaac, anything could happen. Maybe. That's not our secret room. I'm using it. I should really use bombs to maybe get through the Isaac fight. I will gamble on this rather than going to the arcade. Because the tarot cards could be very useful. This one's not. The spirit hearts could be super useful. You get the drill. Or you get the idea. Okay, well. We're not even going to use a bomb. And you know what? We're not going to use bombs on Mom's heart. Because I may need these 9 bombs that I have to actually have a better chance of taking out Isaac. Our crowd control by way of blue candle alone should be pretty good. Please, please don't get hit here. Now. No, Ruka, now's not the time. Don't. Oh, you're blocking the screen in the most important moment of the streak, 2014 part 2. So we hit him with a little bit of that. That's pretty... I mean, it's going to be a slow-going fight compared to using bombs. But we have Mr. Mega poison bombs. We should try to use these, if possible, for the Isaac fight. Now, our damage is not very good. But I don't really want to use blue candle to kill him. Because it'll still work out totally fine. There we go. Good blue candle shot. And we're just trying to make sure we can get everything done in order here. Make sure we get a blue candle shot in there. It's going to be a long one. You know, grab a snack. It's okay, though. We're almost halfway done. Dodging the creep is going to be annoying. I'm going to fire that shot in there. We should really shoot brimstone first, because then if we fire a blue candle first, it actually causes us to lose our brimstone charge. Did my brimstone damage go crazy up there? Or I guess I probably hit him with the blue candle first. So we hit brimstone first, then blue candle. That's going to really mess with Chubb. Luckily, we don't have to deal with creep at the same time as Chubb. That should kill him right there. And we can use brimstone for this little odd job here. So brimstone first, then blue candle. No bombs? Bombs. Okay, now we have to be cautious. We can't walk on the creep, so we have to be very aware of where the enemies are and where the bombs are coming in. I think we're going to get out of this without taking damage after the longest Mom's Heart fight of all time. That might end up being something that really, really saves me, believe it or not. And, you know, this tarot card could be super useful as well if we get one for winning this, which we should, typically. It's the standard payout, I believe, anyway. Thank fucking God for blue candle. Without blue candle, this run is a loss. No question about it. It's not even close. So our tarot card, be useful. Hermit, not useful anymore. So we continue moving onwards. Really do not like fighting double greed at this point in the game. I like fighting the Fallen, which is basically like fighting kind of double greed. But I like that because you get to deal with the Devil Room item for free, or for no health anyway. Okay, at least one of them's dead. I did take a lot of damage here. But again, just walk into that Isaac fight with this bad trip pill. That's our goal right now. And if we can make that happen, then anything could happen, basically. This should not be a super difficult run. It's proven to be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. Because all of these dick bags are doing their dick bag move at the same time. So we poison touched him. That was an accident. I didn't mean to get hit, basically. I mean, that should be pretty obvious, I guess. Based on the whole, you know, human self-preservation thing. Are you serious? There we go. Half a red heart. Can't use it yet. Maybe one day. Now, just very important to take out these bomb flies. And if we can get the bicycle helmet man in that rotation as well, then life's good. We almost got hit there. And, oh, that didn't work. Don't do that move. You asshole. That's what you are. You're a hole full of ass. Okay. Still alive. Still playing tactical. Still got bad trip. Oh, I got pills. They're multiplying. I wish they were. We have to use Bad Trip. I'm not very happy about the situation. But it has to be done. Now, I've taken an awful lot of damage against enemies that I'm not very proud of taking damage against here. These aren't the easiest enemies in the game, but I've fought them so many times by now that I would have thought it would be a little bit more admirable, our performance here. But at least we are at full health. I mean, thank God we got this Bad Trip pill, otherwise we would have been totally out. Do we know what this is? Is this the Bad Trip pill? It's range down. I did all of that for a range down pill. Could have really negatively impacted my chances for success, game. Thanks for nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Apologize for breathing very heavily into the microphone there. This is a hermit card. I mean, it's better than the range down pill. We might as well take it. What's our plan here? Don't take any damage, or take 1 damage and then get back to a half-heart interval. That's actually better than maybe taking no damage. What else? Well, I hadn't really thought after that. We have to beat Isaac. That's a no-brainer. I mean, that fight will be very difficult. That's a brainer. But then we go down to the chest, and then we just hope for amazing items. This sucks pretty hard. But if we get those amazing items, then we may have a slight chance at continuing the streak. And for once, we've really earned it. Now, blue candle there. Oh, one of you fuckers should be deceased by now. Come on. That was the worst blue candle shot of all time for me, but that's okay. Thank you, little Gish. Oh, snap. Be cool. Oh, come the fuck on. Oh, yes, okay. Alrighty then. Shall we look for our secret room quickly? No, because... wait. Maybe we should. There's a lot of possibilities here. But if we get like a 1-up or an onk, that would change everything. So I'm okay using 2 bombs there. I don't want to use too many, because these are going to be my go-to attack, along with Blue Candle, for that, the entirety of the Isaac fight, basically. Now, just stand... Oh, I am not thrilled about that damage. I know we can get to a half-heart interval now, but I didn't want to lose health on these guys. It's not like, you know, losing health was going to happen anyway. I just didn't want it to happen on fairly easy enemies. It's a nasty room here, especially with that first blue candle shot missing. Ideally, we'll be able to take shots at greed first. Then we'll maybe take super greed. And then we'll go for fistula. If I can avoid breaking these fistula parts, I would be a happy camper, because right now it's just one really, really slow-moving asshole. Better than, you know, 70 slow-moving asshole parts, if you know what I mean. So we'll just stay back here for a second. Pretty good. Pretty sneaky. Sis. Ah, you moved at exactly the right time there. Stop! Yep. Say, stop, like, being next to Fistula, you big asshole. Super Greed's dead. Okay, now it's just Fistula and a couple of Greed heads. Having a good time. Hanging out on a Thursday evening. And that was actually really well done. Now, watch me take damage against, like, double Greed in the turrets here. Does the blue candle not block shots anymore? Is that what I've... Has there been a patch to spider mods that I've missed and downloaded accidentally? Can't believe I didn't get hit there. Let's be honest, I deserve to. To get hit, that is. Not to be saved from getting hit. One Greed is left. And the sheer focus and determination coursing through my veins right now. I can feel it, man. George Mason, 2006. Here we go. Perfect shot. And we're safe again. Angel fetuses. Brimstone, actually a pretty large asset here. As a result of the fact that we can get them trapped behind rocks and then take our shots, which Blue Candle cannot do. One of the only things Blue Candle can't do that Brimstone can on this run. And we're gonna end up exploring this entire fucking floor. That's so perfect. Really is. And there we go. One's dead. I'm realizing that the key to this room with our current loadout is just get them isolated. And after you do that, then anything can happen. There we go. I'm impressed with myself. Should I be? I don't know. But here we are. I blew up that bomb by accident. That's something we have to be very cautious about. Because if I accidentally blow up that bomb in my face, that'll be an awful lot of damage that I don't want to take. Oh, I almost made it out. It's okay. Only got hit once. It's actually, I'm performing way better than my average on the chest, I would say. Given especially the lack of damage that we have right now. Oh, come on. Just die. You're so close. No red hearts, of course. Spikes, my eternal enemy. So war shouldn't be too bad. Do we have any chance against Isaac? That's the elephant in the room, is that, you know, the floor of the chest is usually, or sorry, of the cathedral, is usually way easier than the boss itself. But Isaac is not going to shoot at us very often. That's a known fact, given how infrequently we're going to be shooting at him. We will be able to slow him. I don't know. I really don't. But I do know that we've really given this floor our all. And if this ends up being the end of the streak, it's been lovely to serve with you. I'm happy to have gotten a chance to know you and to give this the old college try. What's our major focus for this boss fight? Bombs, bombs, bombs. So we're getting a half heart to get us that permanent Polaroid invincibility once, maybe. This is the most likely room for a secret room now. Inside we find 3 cents. And maybe some hearts. And maybe some hearts. Oh, 4 cents. Okay, okay. We've got the Hermit card and a range downgrade. I'm going to recaffeinate. This should be interesting. 10 Mr. Mega Poison Bombs should be very close to enough, along with blue candle shots. I'll get you the blue candle shots. Hey, I'll let you lick the brimstone pops. Doesn't really make any sense. So my apologies for that. So, that's how you do that. And then I think we wait for the shots to dissipate, so I'm not focusing on too many things at once. And then run in there, do some poison touching. The poison is actually, it's very much a double-edged sword, as you can probably guess here. Why is it a double-edged sword? Because he shoots more often with poison. But every time we get hit, we have to do more damage. This is basically just a race till the end. Oh, thank you, pretty fly. Holy shit. So I'm thinking now maybe we actually just handle this fight exclusively by doing blue candle. Why is he firing consistently? Fucking dead bird, man. Oh, it's okay. We're actually performing way better than I expected. It's a very atypical Isaac fight. Good dodging. Third phase is about to begin. This is where shit's gonna get a little realer. And if we wanted to be sneaky, we could maybe just exclusively attack the angel fetuses, let Dead Bird tackle the rest, you know. Save us a little bit of trouble. Theoretically. We're gonna get through this. I am actually amazed. And I think I deserve to be amazed. That's damage. That's health, though. So we've lived. We haven't lived well, but we've lived. And is that all that matters? It's all that matters for now. Let's see what we get on the chest. I really can't believe this. We get Lucky Foot. All pills are good. We can't reroll any of this, so... The Bean, Daddy Longlegs, Kamikaze. So we get Lucky Foot and Daddy Longlegs. Shall we Hermit card? Give it a try? Took us literally to the next room over. That's fine. So Daddy Longlegs, I mean, it's a good pickup. It is. What was the other thing that we got there that oh, Lucky Foot could end up saving the world. In hindsight, it would have been the best idea for me to take the range down pill down to this floor, I guess. But who could have anticipated that that would be, you know, even a factor at this point? And there we go. Keep moving, I suppose. Shouldn't be taking damage on this room. Just got to stay focused. If you come back through this room, please, for fuck's sakes, just pay attention. So I'm going to focus on taking out the nubs. And anytime I can get a shot in here, we'll take it. And we should be done here pretty quickly. Just want to take out the nubs because surprise damage is the worst kind of damage. And we actually got a full heart here. It's going to save me a lot of trouble. What have I learned from that Isaac fight? I mean, It's always important to not take damage. But especially in that Isaac fight, the longer we can go without taking damage, the more damage we can do without taking damage. I know it sounds like a ridiculous sentence, but sincerely what I'm getting at is Dead Bird ended up helping, but maybe being more trouble than it was worth. Okay, so we've got them out of sync now. Daddy Longlegs, you really only attack once, huh? We've almost got this monstro dead. Oh, Daddy Longlegs is now back in the game, apparently. For whatever reason. One of you is gone. Second one. Gotta be pretty close. Hey, there we go. Tarot card. The Fool. Takes us back to the spawn room. Is that worth much? No, it's worth jack and fucking shit. My favorite German dentist. Jack and fucking shit. Now, we really should not take damage on this room. If the streak lives after this, my fucking god. And in statistics textbooks, when they talk about this streak that we're on, it's just gonna say, oh, it was another brimstone run. No, this is not just another brimstone run. This is a triumph of the fucking will right now. And all we can do is take it inch by inch, room by room. Gonna make this garden groom. I don't want to be here. I think that was the smartest decision that maybe I've ever made in Isaac. I was gonna take damage. I might have gotten an item, but would it have been worth the health that I paid for it? Oh, that was really good by Explosive Man here. Oh, and that was even better. Would it have been worth what I paid for it? Almost certainly not, so there we go. Now, we're still in a unenviable position here, based on the amount of damage that I've taken recently. Do me a favor, Dead Bird, and just... Oh, fuck. Stay away. We need another pill or a tarot card at this point. Please give me the room with the sloths in it. It happens. Oh, you know what? Are those 2 half-red hearts? If those are 2 half-red hearts... Oh, that was really scary. I almost walked right into that. Then we can actually make good use of those. Okay, they are. Now, don't move. A muscle. Okay. Sneak back through. This is interesting. If nothing else, you can't deny this has been a very interesting run. This is our, you know, Hail Mary pass. We might be able to live if this doesn't work out in our favor. But we're getting very much, you know, against it here. So we have to kill Sloth last. And in the meantime, you know, killing Lust first, typically pretty smart. If we can, there we go. Okay, now Wrath, and Wrath is easy. Now Sloth, and the greatest tarot card. Oh, that's bad damage. Greatest tarot card of all time. The greatest tarot card of all time. That is pretty darn useful, actually. Double Gertie J. I'm losing, like... I wouldn't say I'm losing my will, but I am... I'm starting to get exhausted, man. Mentally. The mental gymnastics I'm putting myself through here. So don't use the Hierophant card yet. That's like a... Just before you go into the final boss fight, maybe you can snag some extra invincibility as a result of using it in that kind of strange fashion. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Got a penny back. There's our boss room. Now, do me a favor, me. Don't take damage against Loki. It should be fairly easy to avoid it. Oh my God, I almost took damage like 4 times there. If we don't take damage against Loki, do we have any chance? Yes. We do. Even with our existing amount of health, we do. We pop the Hierophant card in the Blue Baby fight after we get hit once. And if nothing else in this run, let it be known that we did everything. We did everything we could to recover. Get hit once. Poison Hierophant. Get ready. But to start with, thank you, Daddy Longlegs, for the initial help. Don't get hit. The longer you can go without getting hit, the better. This is free damage right here. Fuck your Mr. Mega Bombs. Fuck everything else. This is your head start. There we go. We got hit. We run up, poison, drop some bombs. Most importantly, Hierophant. Hierophant drops the Spirit Hearts, which I forgot about. That could have gotten me killed pretty easily. Now, we do have Whore of Babylon. We can only get hit once more on this entire fight. We can only get hit 0 times more on this entire fight. Permanent Polaroid invincibility. Almost on the 3rd phase. Please. Please, don't let it end like this. Don't let it... Oh! Well, of all the runs on the streak, to be honest with you, that might be the best one. That might be the one I'm most proud of. We very, very nearly made that work. A couple of bounces went in our favor. We might have had that happen. But in any case, that's what I get for randoming when I should have just done an Isaac run. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.